What's up, loved ones? Love Jones here, back with another video.
How you doing?
Shout out to all my sexy subscribers, and if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for new videos. Now, we all have our ups and downs. Life sometimes tends to be lifing, and sometimes we need a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of motivation to keep us going. And I thought that I would just do something like that for you today. So today I will be reacting to motivational TikToks. I hope you all enjoy. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
3, 2, 1, let go.
See, the thing about me is you can't go get me. You can't go find me again. No matter what you do, it will never be another me. And I know you looking like, okay, well, I don't want another you. See, the thing about me is I'm genuine. I'm pure. Everything that I do off the strength of love. I do it off the strength of having a genuine heart. So when I mean that you will never get me again, this type of love that I have within, you will never get that again. And I mean that with everything in me, not trying to boast nor brag, not trying to say I'm the best you ever had, but just speaking highly upon me and say that you will never get another me again. Signed, your favorite girl.
Baby, I don't think people realize how difficult it is to pull yourself out of a dark place mentally, to pull your own self out of a dark place mentally. So baby, I'm here to tell you that if you found the strength to put both of your motherfucking feet on the floor today, if you have mustered the strength to go in there and wash your ass, do your hair, if you have found the strength just to eat a little bit, if you have mustered the strength to people today, I just want to let you know that I'm fucking proud of you. And when you know, you fucking know.
Okay, so this video definitely hit hard for me. A lot of people don't even know this. And I told myself that I was gonna do a video about where I went missing, and I didn't want to, but it's like I had to. It's just everything fell on me all at once. And this is what I love to do. Not even monetized. I love to do this, and I love to talk. I love to entertain. I love to create. If you don't know, I do music. I actually was a star of a play. And we traveled for about like about 6 months and stuff, and so I'm into the artsy stuff. I'm into writing, and this is what I love to do, and I never wanted to leave. But when I say everything fell on me at once, everything fell on me at once. I wasn't going to divulge any personal information and stuff to everybody here on the tube, but for transparency purposes, I didn't just up and leave. You know what I'm saying? I actually am a person that does not stop. Like, if I want something, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna achieve what I want, right? But when I tell you that all hell broke loose in my life, all hell broke loose. My father was sick. Had cancer. So I was flying back and forth to visit him. I don't think I'll say too much now, because I'm trying to get everything out without like bawling. And that's why I haven't made the video. Like, I was going to make a where I've been video. And so long story short, Both my parents passed a couple years ago, about 3 weeks apart. And it was the worst. It was the worst pain I've ever dealt with in my entire life. And anybody who knows, who's had anybody that they loved like that and lost, and that loved them, it's hard. It's hard. Like, grief is hard, period. So if anybody is having a hard time dealing with it, I can relate. And what she said was like, it brought me back to a place to where I'm like, dang, I can't believe I made it through that dark time, because it was dark. It was dark. It was dark. I was very negative. I'm glad I didn't come on here being so negative and stuff, because at that time, during the grieving process, you got like all of this energy, and it's like sometimes it's negative energy, and if you're not alchemizing it correctly, you can be toxic to others around you that don't even deserve it. That's why they say hurt people hurt other people. It might be hard to get up in the morning. It might be hard to eat. It might be hard to not eat. But if you're strong enough to make it through, I feel like it's your duty to help others that may not have your strength to make it through. It's my goal to make the video where I fully explain everything that took place. It's like a freaking movie. It's so crazy. Like, you can't make this stuff up. So I'll explain later. I said I wasn't going to do all of this. So let's get back to the video. And tears are okay. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't want anybody saying, oh, she's crying on the internet. Look, tears are okay. Tears are okay, especially when it's concerning things of that nature. So, you know.
I'm going to expose you today. And if you're honest with yourself, this video may change your life. But let's talk about a couple of things. And I'm going to take a while on this. Some of you have stayed longer in heartbreak, pain, disappointment, more than you've stayed in love. Some of you have stayed in heartbreak, pain, and disappointment and frustration more than you've been on your purpose. That makes sense to you? Some of you have gravitated to becoming a full-time victim. Let's break it down. I'm gonna hurt your feelings today. Some of you were born on June, January, February, whatever month you were born, and you were born on that month with the sole purpose to change the world. But instead of changing the world, and instead of you going after your purpose that can help humanity, you decided to love someone, and you decided to stay longer in a relationship or longer in something that you wasn't supposed to be in. And when it broke your heart, instead of you using that using that as fuel to be able to govern yourself and to be able to define your purpose and find who you are, you decided to jump into another one because you made humans your purpose. So I told you I was going to hurt your feelings. Anybody who makes humans with human flaws are going to be disappointed. But the nerve of you to prolong what you were designed by the Creator to come down here and do. And if you don't know your purpose, that is all the more reasons to not be in any relationship, because you actually don't know what you're supposed to do. So what you're not supposed to do is to make something a substitute for your purpose. That's not what you're supposed to do. Some of you have books inside of you that were supposed to be read. Some of you have leadership inside of you that's supposed to govern this community. And the reason why we're in the mess that we are as human beings is because less and less people are deciding to be on their purpose. Some of you are living now, right now, in regret, and will die with that regret. Because you chose not to be on your purpose. Some of you will sit back on TikTok right now and argue and go back and forth with someone, talk about this and talk about whatever, and try to hope to find somebody to feel sorry for you so you can not be alone. Because you were supposed to be over there on your purpose in abundance of mindset, in abundance world, and you not. But you decided to be in scarcity, where people say ain't no good men out there, it's terrible out there, it's this and that, it's all of this other stuff, because you're living in scarcity. In abundance, they don't say stuff like that, because I don't, because I'm on my purpose. And I'd rather take the hits of life being on my purpose than take the hits of scarcity. I'd rather do it. I'd rather do it. Because I can bounce back from that. Because that has an expiration date. The enemy can't mess with me too much over there. But some of you have conditioned yourself to nothing but heartbreak. Some of you go out with your girlfriends tonight or your homeboys, and all y'all talk about is how men ain't this. Some of you right now turning on TikTok right now and say, well, who's talking about how men ain't this so I can say this? Well, who the heck want to sit back there and go, let me teach you a lesson. Let me give you some dope today. Even if you joke about things, the brain and the body knows no difference. Even if you joke, men ain't this, ain't no men out there. The brain and the body knows no difference. It will create it. Because you said it. You are the architect. You are the master of your own fate. You are the architect of your own mind. So, of course, if the creator is saying it, it has to be true. But you don't get that. So you create stuff in your mind and you want to know why your life is going so terrible. And you go in the internet. The internet loves to give you what you want. It loves to give you what you want. And it says, here you go. I want you to stay in that place so you won't, affect the rest of the happy people out there. Also, keep spending. I can keep using you for attention and views. Is that what you want, ladies and gentlemen? It's to wake up one day at 80 years old know that you have not done anything in life, and no one will remember your name. One of the greatest quotes is in Troy, when a kid came up to Achilles and he said, Achilles, the Macedonian is big. I wouldn't want to fight him. And he looked at him and said, that's why no one will remember your name. No matter what I do, no matter what I do, you will know purpose and resilience was here. You will know Joe was here. You will know that I made an impact on this world. I don't have to gravitate to envy and frustration like some people out here and have a defeatist mindset, because when you have a defeatist mindset, that's the one thing you go to. It's envy and frustration, and you gotta hide it because you want to affect other people, because you know people are smart. People are not dumb no more. So you know you can't do certain things because you get kicked out. So you hide your envy, you hide your deceit under whatever. And so you can blend in. But see, you're still doing one thing wrong. You're not on your purpose. So think about it as you sit back and you close out this video. Have you been living in heartbreak, pain, and destruction more than your purpose? Because it's supposed to be the other way around. Because when you're on your purpose and you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're grinding towards something, the hits that you take of life is only just small setbacks. They're just steps up. They're not even setbacks. But when you sit there, he did this to me, Joe. Okay, how many men have broke your heart, huh? Well, all of them. Okay, all of them broke your heart. Well, what about your purpose? What about the thing that you were sent here to do? Well, I don't know what it is. Then you should never date until you do. Then you have a misappropriation of time. Because to the universe and to everybody else, you have a whole lot of time to waste. You have a whole lot of time to waste. So of course, since you did that, remember I told you, you are the architect. You are the master of your body and your mind and your spirit and the energy around you. You are the architect. So if the architect and the creator is saying that I have an abundance of time, of course I'm going to manifest somebody to use it. That's how it works. But if you get on your purpose, everything aligns. Even your heartbreak. Take care.
Okay, so in this video, when he said the month of June 1st, I thought he was speaking directly to me. This man is definitely speaking to my soul. And it's crazy because I felt like that. I felt like I was, wallowing in my mess for too long, and I didn't really shake things off quick enough. Although it was long, he fed me. Like, he fed me. And being as honest with yourself as you should be fed from that as well. Especially if you've ever been through anything. I felt like I needed to hear every word of that. I hope this resonates and helps you all as well.
To whom it may concern. You see, most times I don't need you to listen to me so you can offer me your ideas and solutions to get me through the stress. Most times I just need you to listen to me because hearing me is the exhale I need to release the pressure and get this weight up off my chest so I can breathe enough to help myself, get my second wind, inhale the highs of me and get lifted in my spirits again.
Man, you gotta watch the switch up game. Man, you gotta watch that switch up game. What do I mean you gotta watch that switch up game? You gotta watch people who have the ability to switch to another person when another person come around. You gotta watch people that act one way around you, but when they get around another person, they act another type of way. You gotta watch people that talk about a person and then they go around that person. You gotta watch people who act cool with you one day, then the next day they act like they don't know you. You gotta watch people who take sides with somebody you know for a fact that you and them had a conversation about, but yet and still they choose that side. Let me say this to you real quick. If they switch up on you, you don't need to be around them. If they switch up on you, you need to switch up on them. So other words, what am I simply saying? A double-minded man or woman is unstable in all their ways. And if a person is unstable and switching up on you, that means that person got a spirit in them that they don't even know who they are themselves. Therefore, if they don't know themselves, then they cannot be trusted.
I've been dealing with some things like this. Everything that he's talking about, like, I've been dealing with it. And that was just confirmation for me. You don't have to feel bad about just exiting stage left, leaving the premise. Like, I don't have to deal with y'all. You people come around me, not the other way around. So, and what I mean by that is, if I can put it into something that we all, know, would you rather be alone or would you rather be unhappy? And if you would rather be alone, wash your hands of people that don't serve you no purpose. Because some people are assigned, like it's their job to interrupt your purpose. Get them the heck on out of there.
And I do mean go on now, get. When I say that.
Are you living or just existing? Here's how you can tell. If you're sad most of the time and happy sometime, you're just existing. If you spend more time worrying about what's going on the outside than what you're feeling on the inside, you are existing. But when you find that thing that brings you joy and you do it just for the joy of it, that's living.
I don't do the things that everybody do to make it. I had to sit down and think about it. I don't want it like that. All I can buy is cars and shoes, a bigger house, more cars, and I want some more ass kissers. This is what rich do. This is what money is. If you really break it down, there's nothing you can really do with it. You're just stacking it up to give it to somebody. Because if something happened to you, you're not taking it with you. Once I start thinking like that, the desire for me to chase in this business and compete, it went away. I'ma just enjoy being a comic. Because at the end of the day, that's really the only happiness that I get.
So I do agree with him partially on that. And, you know, it's important to do what you love, but continue to get your bag. Continue to make your paper. Because, I mean, I was taught that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. That's in Proverbs 13:22. That's just what it is. You know, give your children something that you didn't have. Now, if you ain't got no kids, turn up. Might as well. But listen, if you don't have kids, most importantly, just leave your mark, leave a legacy, fulfill your purpose.
Right now, I'm not even being distant on purpose. I'm just focused on writing my story. It's nothing personal. I got my guard up, invested in myself and my mental health. This shit is like a startup. And when it's said and done, I'll be like the sun, turn back into stardust. Nobody loves me like I do, and nobody knows me like I do, and nobody wants it like I do. Yeah, yeah. I've gotta get my shit together. Ooh. Whatever it takes to feel good again. I gotta get it right now, right now.
Well, that concludes today's video. I hope it edified a lot of you all out there. Give this video a big thumbs up. Shout out to all the creators. Go like, follow, and leave a comment on their videos. And as always, I hope you all have a good night. Be blessed. Peace. We out.
Thank you for following me.